Alright. Shadows over Mondstadt, we gotta go talk to Jean over here.
Isn't that Jean?
It is Jean.
Seems she's talking to someone. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place.
She's talking to the Fatui.
If you are unable to promptly deal with the Storm Terror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui.
Excuse me?
We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do is bring that monster to the...
Monster?
Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats.
I wouldn't.
Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the four winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
It's not as crazy as you make it sound. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of constructive opinions. No?
Amicable exchange. Yeah, I think it's a very amicable exchange when you say you want to put one of my gods down like a rabid dog.
I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
I'm sure you will.
Oh, you're back.
Sure am.
Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable.
Hey, Jean. You want me to kill that guy for you?
The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack is finally settled for the moment. However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
What delegation? The Fatui?
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Shneznaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo.
Shneznaya, huh?
Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
I might have.
Oh, them? They're super famous. Wait, infamous is more the word.
Correct.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action.
When I told you guys a couple of episodes ago that the Fatui were the bad guys of Genshin Impact, there's a lot of bad guys. Fatui are the bad guys of Genshin Impact.
The Cryo God's Fatui have always coveted the Animo God's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart.
Speaking of power,
What is it?
something I need to show the Knights of Favonius.
Oh, let us head back to headquarters then. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open.
In front of the Fatui fucking diplomat office? Yeah, I wouldn't either. For a tomorrow without tears.
Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
Incredibly rude. But it is just like them.
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon further inspection... No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library's restricted section.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
That is something that I never thought about. The, like, libraries that have a restricted section having to trust their librarian to have access to the restricted section. I just always kind of assumed it was there, but not tended to, unless somebody needed a restricted book.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch! Gosh, that hurt!
What'd you do?
The impurities in the crystal. It hurts when I get close. Ah, I see. It appears to react to visions.
Visions specifically?
The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other.
Weird.
It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way.
Don't ask where my vision is, cause I don't know.
Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally and metaphorically.
Cutie? No, I'll keep it.
Fascinating.
Jean's like, you just gonna let that slide?
Do you know anything about what makes you special?
Other than being a twink?
I do not know what to make of it either. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight.
Hey, now we're an honorary knight.
Acting Grand Master.
I think I made a reference in Kaya's side story about how we are, like, technically kind of sort of a knight, but shouldn't be being used as bait. And we are now. I don't think we were then, which makes it even more fucked up that Kaya did that to us.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
Who
Thanks
is
for your
Favonius,
continued assistance in
by the
finding some
way?
answers. Storm Terror's rage and strange crystals. I know Mondstadt's peace hangs in the balance. May the wind open your eyes to the truth. We'll meet back here if you find anything.
Sounds good. Achievement unlocked. Let's go. Cool. Unexpected encounter. Who are we unexpectedly encountering? What do you think about this, Paimon?
There's something you didn't tell them.
Obviously.
The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the other twink that also looks like the statue of the god of this region. Is that who you're speaking of? I'm gonna try to figure that out on my own first.
So you do remember him, that green guy.
The green guy.
He looked just like that guy down there.
What? Oh my god. There he goes. Exact same shade of green. What a coincidence.
See? See? Wait, hold on a minute. That's the same guy!
Yes, it is, Paimon. Let's go get him.
That green guy disappeared! Use
Where'd he go?
elemental sight to track him down.
I can do that. My god, I've used elemental sight before. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna real quick do this daily. We'll cut this out. I gotta do this daily real quick. Alright. Oh, elemental sight. I see the footprints. Even though I know exactly where he's going. I thought I knew exactly where he's going. I think we meet him up here first. Whoa.
His footprints lead to this wall. Did he climb up from here?
Let's go after him. I've upgraded the statue quite a bit. We've got the wall climbing capabilities now. Aha! Where the hell are you going, dude? There he is. Sir? That green fellow.
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine Archon still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dulce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in lone stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bard soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
Wait, you guys are...
Don't think you can distract me with how good this animation is. Don't think you could distract me from how you know everything that's going on here with how good that animation was.
Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin away.
Sure.
Dvalin? Who's that?
Lisa told us already. Weren't you listening?
Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Storm Terror. Why do you call him that? Are you two meant to be close or something?
One day Paimon will understand.
Oh, so close.
Also, don't say it like that.
Hey, so... Paimon thinks this guy has a screw loose.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm Venti the Bard.
Sure. We'll go with that.
3-time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt, to be precise.
Only 3 times? That's kind of hilarious, actually.
So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain any further. Of course it's about Storm Terror!
Obviously.
Storm?
Venti, please.
Cut it with the Amnesia Act! Alright, show it to him.
We're just gonna...
Oh, isn't this...
Nope. It used to be red. What happened here?
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Yeah, last time I checked, it was full of impurities.
Dvalin, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
Now, how did that happen?
You really do have some wonderful abilities. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem.
I mean, I can only hope so.
Oh, a hero so bright should she stand in the light. Though stand in the shade, and you'll be met by a blade. Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment.
What else do you have to do right now, Venti?
Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger.
I suggest you turn yourself in along with the dragon. Crazy things to say. No, is there anything I can do?
I really must thank you for purifying the teardrop crystal. It has helped me greatly.
Also, I don't know if it's ever explained how we're able to purify the teardrop crystal. There's a lot of stuff in this game that I feel is just kind of chalked up to we're not from around here, TM. Which is really annoying, honestly, but
I've already come to devise my own plan.
Oh, and what plan would that be?
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
excuse me.
Friend?
One must be going.
Hey, where are you running off to?
To the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
You're going to that big fuck-ass tree?
Huh. What do you make of that?
This weirdo, as you put it, we need to keep an eye on
As far
him.
as he's concerned, you're a weirdo too, you know.
Yeah, us weirdos have to flock together.
Know what?
His voice seems familiar.
Familiar?
It seems
I don't know. You're alone on
a
that
little
one.
familiar. Like we've heard him
Just a
before.
symbol of Mondstadt's hero? Oh, Paimon knows! It's that huge tree!
Yeah, you can actually
No,
see
the
it from here.
gigantic one. You can't miss it. Surely you still remember.
Wild. We just get a bunch of... Oh, I got new commissions! Damn it! It's not 7 yet, though. Is it roll over at 5? Dimmadam. That's okay. You just miss out on, like, a handful of Prima Gems. And now I'm not gonna have to worry about, finishing that against the time limit. Because these will be here all day, so. I will do the dailies real quick, just so we don't have the markers on our map. And then we'll meet Venti at Windrise. It's gonna be literally a split-second difference for you guys. Don't even worry. Alright. We made it to the big tree. Now, where the heck did Venti go? Oh, he's like way up there. Hey dude, you see how nice your statue looks now? I did that. Also, speaking of statue, I need a heal. Thank you. Sup, dude?
Oh? What are you doing here?
We're here to interrogate you.
Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me.
I would like to know more about the Animo god.
Speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Mondstadt a long time ago.
Stares into the camera like I'm on The Office.
Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last saw their own god. Why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have something to do with Dvalin?
Oh, it's because gods,
Yeah, someone told me about Dvalin's past.
Just how is it that everyone sees Storm Terror? I'm quite curious.
The reviews are not good, my dude.
That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
Uh-oh.
The wind! I can't open my eyes! What is a creature like that doing out here in such a calm place? You think it was going after that green guy? His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get hit. Yoink! Get your ass down here. I keep wanting to use the Traveler, but Animo will not affect this thing. It's in the elemental rock, paper, scissors, usually similar elements just completely nullify each other. Which is good to know in the grand scheme of things, but it does make it really annoying when you have good characters of one element and then you're going up against an enemy that is that same element.
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind.
I guess not, dude.
Now then, you were saying someone had told you about the dragon?
Who told me about the dragon? Was it
Is
Jean and
that
Lisa?
so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa.
Yeah.
She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the use of force. His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds. Nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as a product of his degradation.
Degradation?
The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him for years. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage.
He's being controlled by the Abyss Mages? You have heard of the name. You have.
Correct.
We fought them
They're
before.
from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human beings. They despise mankind.
I don't like the way that you said non-human beings, Venti.
I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world. Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapons. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to waste. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero, the place from which Mondstadt rose. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the poison is leaving my body.
Venti, are you also having health issues? Should I be concerned?
Feels much better.
So, how exactly did you get poisoned?
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin earlier, but was interrupted.
Oh no, you are not pinning this shit on me, dude.
As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself.
It cannot be that easy. It's not like he's got rabies.
Yes, it was you. So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the cathedral.
Just the blank stare from the Traveler like, huh? I don't remember that far back. It was days ago.
Cathedral? To do what exactly?
To claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel.
You know, give me. Oh, damn it. That's fine. I am not a fan of this quest. Remember when I was talking about earlier when we were doing one of the temples? No, when we were doing Amber's story quest and there was like a section where you had to bomb a bunch of hilly trolls, and I was like, sometimes this game does new and interesting things that are fun. And sometimes the game does new and interesting things that are bad.
Anything the knights can do for you.
So this Holy Lyre de Hamel is...
This is the new and interesting thing that is bad.
One of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play. With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature back out of this nightmare he's going through.
Will it really stop Storm Terror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
Similarly to Kaya, I don't know if you've told me the truth since you met me, Venti. Color of your eyes is like the sky in my hometown. Just what is that in your eyes?
So how can we get the Holy Lyre?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral, somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want.
And Venti, you're under the assumption that they're just gonna give you the lyre? I don't think this is a good idea, dude.
Let me handle this.
I don't think... Okay, fine. Go on, Charisma Stat. Do your thing.
Hello there, sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo! But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Storm Terror.
Please see yourselves out.
The way she's just like, absolutely fucking not. What are you talking about?
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror end up getting killed that way?
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Wow. First of all, making assumptions. Second of all, rude.
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados, has descended.
Wild that this is your plan B, first of all. And second of all, you think she's going to believe you?
Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you've been serving?
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Oh, wait!
Completely shut down. And how'd that go, Venti?
Huh? She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Lyre.
You didn't know that walking in here? Also, what is the use of being a god if you are unable to do anything on your own, Venti?
Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius...
You didn't know that the lyre was in here. You didn't know for certain that the lyre was in here. You can't charm a nun who is actually worshiping you. And you, as we're about to find out, have no way of acquiring this lyre yourself, and you're gonna make me do it.
Maybe you can give it a shot.
Which sister? This one?
Barbados bless you.
Hello.
Ah, it's you. The newcomer of the Knights of Favonius, aren't you? So what brings you here? Tasks from the acting Grand Master?
Yeah, actually, I have word from acting Grandmaster Jean that I need this, checks, notes written on the palm of my hand. Holy Lyre der Himmel.
Is that so?
Is that correct?
Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to borrow the Holy Lyre as well.
Also, unironically, I do think that if we went to Jean and Lisa and was like, hey, I have a plan, but it requires the use of the Holy Lyre de Hermel, we would probably get farther with them than we would this nun.
He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be up to something. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and community representative are all required.
Ugh. We gotta get our Holy Lyre license, y'all.
So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius?
Paimon ate it.
Hey!
My Paimon ate my homework.
A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am quite busy as of late.
Alright, Venti. What now?
It didn't work. I knew it.
You knew it?
I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. And yet here we are. Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
Venti, stop using me as a muse. I didn't consent to this.
So what are you trying to say? That we're not good enough?
We're trying to save the country here.
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very eyes. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have to steal it.
Why?
Today we stand for free will. Any suggestions on just how we steal it?
First of all, you don't even know how we're going to steal it. Second of all, I know going through paperwork is the lazier option, but you're going to steal from the cathedral, the holy church of Mondstadt, and you think that's not going to make us public enemy number one?
Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for.
I don't want to steal anything.
Look at you, sidetracked from the start.
Also, it got really pretty in here all of a sudden.
But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents.
You've got one or two other talents that I can think of, Venti.
Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
No, that's not a typo.
How can
Carry
it be
on.
a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. You have made contributions to Mondstadt. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it.
I thought you were the max charisma stat, not me.
The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be smooth sailing from here.
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say?
Yeah, sorry, can we backtrack a little bit to you confirming my suspicions that you are the animal god Barbados?
Yes. Seems I did mention that.
You want to talk about that, Venti?
Your point being?
If you really are a god, then we can't simply abandon you. That's not my point. That's not my point being. My point being is if you really are a god, you should be able to steal your own holy relic from your own church without my help.
Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Again, they keep muddying the pronouns in this game, and I think it's kind of funny. You could have just they them'd both of the travelers, and we wouldn't have had any problem with this, but you insist on a binary, and it's fucking you, despite being a multi-billion-dollar company.
Huh?
I'll bring it to you. That's fine. Yes, we can also time travel. You could just set the clock to wherever you want to be, which helps for these specific quests. Can we wait in here, actually? I don't remember. So, on our quest, we have to enter the cathedral at night between 1800 and 600 hours. Which does mean we have to leave. Which makes sense, because it would be a little suspicious to just wait inside of a cathedral all night, I think. And then we can stand here and enter this little menu and chill until 1800 hours. Ta-da! Why are we not tracking this quest anymore, by the way? There it is. Alright, y'all. Are you ready? It's a stealth minigame. And potentially one of the worst stealth minigames I've ever seen in my life. Because you do get to, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know that this crouch mechanic was in here. But it is nice. You do get to like crouch and stuff. But there's no cones of vision on anyone. And the tight third-person POV makes it a huge pain to navigate. In fact, I'm getting none of these chests. Simply because I do not want to be here for that long. This was a bad idea. Oh, this was a really bad idea. He turned the other way. We're winning. Oh, fuck me. Ta-da! I did it.
Who are you? She disappeared!
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run! Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
If we get caught, huh, Venti? Oh my gosh. We're good, we're great, we're grand. I'm stealing this. Boink. Okay.
Master D. Luke, this is this week's accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
That's funny, because I seem to hear that your tavern is the only place that wasn't affected by the disaster. Master D. Luke.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
Smooth, Venti.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there.
Even smoother of D. Luke to not ask any questions.
But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard. I'll go ask around.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
D. Luke's got beef. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of your hair. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We're just gonna have a little sit.
Master D. Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master D. Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Somebody successfully stole the Holy Lyre. Did you not catch that part?
Huh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D. Luke.
I also just realized that Brunette was the same guy who stopped us from our gliding test in Amber's story. It was Otto again.
Today, I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
Venti, we're trying to be undercover here.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Honestly, reasonable.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still...
Yeah, actually, yeah.
He is Master DeLuke, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites.
Dandelion wine sounds wild. Dandelions don't produce fruits so that you can turn into wine. D-Luke.
Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you.
Yeah, we haven't... You're on my team, but we haven't formally met before. Hi, I'm the Traveler.
So, you and the Bard are close friends?
I've only heard him play once.
Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights.
I was more coerced into the Knights, but yes.
The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui, weak and conservative.
Tell me how you really feel, D-Luke.
Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
I'm going to set this out there and say that D-Luke is Genshin Impact's Batman. And not elaborate any further. Extrapolate on yourselves.
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 Mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on your story.
Fair, honestly.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
And this is him just, yeah, doing the cutscene that
I just witnessed.
The cutscene that we watched earlier. The first and only time we heard him play. That's what he was relaying to D-Luke, I believe.
This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master D-Luke?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe.
How many blondes are there in this town, D-Luke? Because I know of 2. There's me and Jean. Are any of the NPCs in this town blonde?
As for the bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
It's because Venti's an alcoholic.
Okay, let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
Cool. I think we just have to like leave and re-enter at this point. Because it is still nighttime. There's a cat. You drinking a beer? Enjoy.
You're here.
I'm here.
Wait, you're...
Jean!
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected it was you.
It was only sort of me.
So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Storm Terror issue. Now that's the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
You guys are just gonna keep volunteering me to do things, huh?
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe. But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
Damn. Alright, Jean.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the 4 winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
You've got things to say, D-Luke?
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius.
D-Luke, I think, is lawful. In alignment terms. But he's more self-propelled lawful and not beholden to the community lawful. You know what I mean? Like, Amber is also very lawful. But in a different way than D-Luke is.
What surprises me is that you would believe an Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
Wait. D-Luke's not her boss.
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind. We don't often get to work together after all.
Maybe he is. I would believe that D-Luke turned down an offer to become acting Grandmaster because he doesn't agree in the system.
Wow. This is really awkward.
Why do you two gotta be weird about it?
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Hamel is.
Yeah?
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
Also, does that mean you know that the Fatui stole it? Is this not cause for greater concern?
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the 7 nations and their respective gods. The cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power.
So they want to kill Dvalin?
Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
Well, that's one other way, surely.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Uh-huh, I'm sure you did.
D-Luke has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
That would make sense.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the 7 nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Yeah, I guess so. Let's go.
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the Cryo God. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh,
Forget it. I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui. Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining. Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal level.
I don't think leaving the tavern would have interrupted that dialogue, but I didn't want to risk it. So we're gonna go talk to the Fatui, huh? Huh? Okay. I was also, for a moment, I was like, Venti, why are you still pretending that you're not Barbados? But it was because he was talking to D-Luke. And you'd think D-Luke, being Genshin Impact's Batman, would be able to see through the disguise. The not even a disguise. But I guess he's got that, you know, Clark Kent-ness about him when he's not dressed like a cherub with wings. Alright. Treasure of the Mondstadt and the power of the Animal Archon will not simply be handed over quietly. Defeat the guards inside and take back the Holy Lyre de Hamel. I'm sure I can do that. D-Luke! Oh, look at him with this little... The Fatui disguise is literally just a mask. And it's only me and D-Luke who have it. That's so funny. Again, very Clark Kent of him. Alright, I do need Kaya real quick.
Dodge this!
Or maybe not. If we're fast enough. I do like D-Luke, so we'll see how much use we can get out of him. As I said, he's got big sword and pyro abilities. So it's actually really nice, his burst, his elemental burst.
No, no, no! Don't eat me! You're human?
Why would you think I'm going to eat you,
The
dude?
entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the Abyss Order attacking.
What's happened to you?
How did you guys know the liar's here? The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, keep going further into the ruins, but don't come after me. I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure you can find the guards and find out for yourselves.
This guy looks like he's about to wet himself.
You just worry about yourselves. One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt.
One of the 11? One of the Harbingers, huh?
Senora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a word about me.
Senora, huh?
Did he say Senora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Senora. The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
The 11 Harbingers are very powerful. Their power rank scales, I think, based on what placement they're in. So, Senora as number 8 of the 11 doesn't make her the most powerful. But, just being in the 11 makes you a pretty powerful motherfucker. What you doing, dude?
Who are you? How'd you get in here?
We're goodwill ambassadors from the Schnesno Mondstadtarian Association. Yeah, sure.
Never heard of that association before.
It was newly formed as of Check's Watch 3 minutes ago.
What are you lot doing here?
We're here to do goodwill stuff.
Oh? Keep talking. You're here for the lyre, aren't you?
Maybe.
And just how do you plan to borrow it?
500,000 Mora? Absolutely not. I wouldn't give these motherfuckers a single Mora. Well, we'll recommend you to the association. Why'd you just repeat that non-voice line?
Okay. Okay, sounds like a plan. All right, you're free to go. But I don't have the key, unfortunately. You'll have to ask the next guard you come across.
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
I can't believe that worked, by the way. But yeah, we could check another room. One of yous has to have the key. No.
Seems like we turned this room inside out.
Damn.
No key. Time to move on to another room.
Guess we'll get to D-Luke's abilities later, but I do like his kit. Once we're actually in combat with him. Ah, here we go. It's not gonna help, because these are all pyro slimes. Alas.
We turned this room
Whoa.
inside out, but no key. Time to move on to another room. There's one room left that we haven't tried. Surely the key must be in there.
I'd hope so, otherwise we're just gonna be stuck in this freaking temple forever. Hello? Oh, you got a Mighty Churl in a cage over here? What you doing?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Enough talk, stick him up.
You're just going to attack me? I am a proud citizen of Snezhnaya. I will not falter.
Damn. I thought he was just gonna give up. But now we can do combat. So Diluc's elemental burst, you have to, I don't think it really has a charge. But if you press it a couple of times in succession, he does this cool flips. And his ultimate, he just summons a bird of fire that'll fly across the field and hit and I'm just gonna say inflame, ignite everything that it touches. That's a word. That's more of a word than inflame is. Well, more appropriate a word, perhaps. Is there really nothing in here? Alright, fine. Yeah, it doesn't have a hold option.
Where did you rats scurry out from? Signora's not going to
Oh, hello.
in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
There's the bird.
Prepare yourself.
Windblade! With the wind!
Freeze!
Let's spark things up a little.
Oh, I've got him pinned. No. Don't get out of my pin. Beautiful.
Run from death.
Wish we could have done that move that Diluc did in that cutscene where you just grab the guy by the face and absolutely destroy his ass.
Finally, the liar is back in safe hands.
Yippee!
Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Signora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
Oh, was he invisible? Looking over there to see nobody is actually really funny.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end. Chicken.
Cool. I'm sure that's nothing to be concerned about. Quest complete. Let's go. Surely Signora wouldn't do anything bad to me and or my testicles. We're not gonna walk all the way back there. We gotta go back to the bar, yeah? The tavern. Give Venti his lyre back. Well, actually, yeah, let's go this way. Oh, have we unlocked these? Remind me. Wilmette, what do you need from me? No, we have not. Those, the symbol that she's got above her head. is like a different type of commission that we can do later, I think. But I don't think it's unlocked to us yet. Nope. Please. Enter tavern.
Welcome back.
Here's your stupid lyre.
This is the Holy Lyre. You managed to retrieve it. The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too. The memories.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. Its animal power has run dry.
And what are we gonna do about that?
In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's tavern with it.
Rude.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master Diluc? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear?
Not the...
What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander.
I don't know how to fix instruments.
Relax, it's not broken.
It sounds like it's broken.
It's just that the intensity of its animo power has greatly diminished. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you?
I'm sure it's in my pocket somewhere.
Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre.
Sure. Ooh, it changed color.
It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Yeah, Paimon. Jesus.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears.
How do we make Dvalin cry by hitting him?
I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some deserted place.
Dvalin.
Poor baby.
Poor
This
baby.
is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
Leave it to me.
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. How exciting! Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
I mean, he is a bard. That's like 90% of what he does. 50 to 90 depending on the fiction.
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
This
Wild.
search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui. 6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
No. Although if such a thing existed, it would be very valuable.
I can't give
Among all the relics they managed to dig up, one particular object was very rare. It was a vial which contained the Animo god's breath.
Relics come in every shape and form, huh?
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection. Once word got out, the Fatui started trying to seek it out as well. They've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere. In response, I just bought every one I could find, irrespective of its authenticity. We're still at it now. I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date, and the Fatui are yet to find the real one.
Whoa, you guys are insane. So it means the real one must be out there somewhere on the black market, right? Paimon will give you a discount on them if she finds any, because Paimon's just great like that.
Sure, you can try to find the real one. I'll take what you find, even if they're fake. Once you're done, find me at the winery. I'll trade you a beer for every 20 you find.
No, that's not what I wanted. Nope. No. Please. I should be reading this text, but I'm like so mad that I was running. Why would you think I'm in front of the door and you think I want to talk to Six-Fingered Jose instead of leaving the tavern through the door? You're out of your fucking mind. Anyways, plot. Someone stole the Barbados's breath from that temple. I'm sure that was the temple that Diluc was in the cutscene that I keep referencing. Cause he didn't say it was the Thousand Winds. He said it was the East Temple. East? No. Well, regardless. We gotta go find more tears and potentially that real relic that Diluc was talking about. Which I can do, probably. I have been up here, but I don't think I've triggered any of this dialogue. Because I think this is also where they're expecting you to see your first Ruin Hunter. Spoilers. Fucking bitch. So I'm sure someone will have something to say about it.
Windblade.
Actually, no. I will fight that Mitatron. I've tried to get better at essentially not being afraid to do all of the fights. I will avoid some of them in recording just to not bog things down a little bit, but even as I'm like running around and doing stuff, I try to tackle as much as I can. Partially to you know, keep your skills sharp, but also partially because I know I'm gonna need all of the stuff that they drop.
Come a little closer.
Go, Baron Bunny!
Oh, that didn't trigger. God, Amber, your kit sucks so bad.
Cool it.
Amber is definitely going to be the first person replaced on this team, which is good because I have a good handful of people who are good at fire. Aha! Get bent. Those Ruin Hunters have 2 weak spots, I believe. There's their face is like an orb, so you could hit them there, but they also have a smaller orb with like a plus sign through it on their back, which I believe is also a weak spot.
I'll keep this close.
Paimon didn't think we'd find the volunteers in a place like this.
As knights, we are taught to hone our investigative skills.
Wow, very impressive.
Very impressive.
In my experience, the secret to finding what you are looking for is to never look for it in the first place. Don't think too much about it and don't search too hard. And before you know it, what you're looking for will appear right before your very eyes.
What?
Don't worry about it too much. The more flustered you become, the less likely you are to find it. Pay attention to what you see in your peripheral vision, and you might just stumble upon what you're looking for.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that would work.
No, seriously, it does though. In fact, it's how I used to find my tortoise whenever he went missing.
Wait, you had a pet tortoise?
Yes, why? Something wrong, Paimon?
No, it's, well, just surprising is all.
Why?
Paimon can't imagine Jean having a pet tortoise. Surely you find it hard to imagine too, Master Diluc.
No, I don't. I had one too when I was a kid. What's so strange about it?
What? You too?
It's such a weird anecdote. Why would you both have had tortoises? Whatever. Regardless, onward to more tears. Oh, there's two of them right in a row over here. Wonderful. It's gonna make that easy. Excuse me? You guys being assholes over here?
Disappear!
Thank you. Now we can go get our tears.